everyone, you're welcome to Tips and Tricks with Praiz. So today we are going to be doing our pocket series, the last of it, like the concluding part, and this is called a curve pocket. And this is one of the most probably the second commonest pocket you can find. It's mainly used for design purposes, not really. It can be used for breast pocket as well if you really want to use it for your breast pocket, for dresses, for skirts, for whatever, for your jean and the likes. All right, I'm going to be taking you down how I achieved this curved pocket. Let's just go into the business of the day. Let us get down to business. Now, what we need for our tutorial today is our, in no particular order, our measurement tape, guys, our chalk, our pin sets, our thread and needle, of course. Like, don't worry, we won't be using our hand to sew, but we need this for today's tutorial, and of course our sample fabric for our pocket. So this is what's going to be our base. It's going to be our pocket sample. Of course, we're using our curve ruler because we're doing a curve pocket by the waist. Now this is a piece of fabric that we're just going to be cutting into two. Our pocket is not going to be this bogus, so this is just a piece of fabric. Like I said, pocket size is up to you, is entirely up to you. You don't have to follow any method for pocket size. So I'm just going to cut my fabric, but make sure the opening is not too smaller than your hand cannot enter. For an adult, you can use like opening of 8 inch, 7 inch. Then the length of your pocket entirely depends on you too. The next thing you want to do is just to curve your pocket like this, fold your pocket like this, take your curve ruler like this on the curvest part, because this is a curve pocket, right? On the curvest part of our pocket, just put your curve ruler like this. Okay, so just like our squared pocket, we are going to be folding. This is our front of our fabric, our pocket, folding it out like this backwards. So we're going to iron like this, iron this place in place, like iron this straight. So you can fold in 1 inch depending on your length of your pockets. But however, you need to factor that in while you are cutting your pocket, right? When you are measuring your pocket to be cut. Now go ahead and sew in half inch on both sides. So like I said, the next thing you're going to be doing is trimming off this place so that it will avoid bulkiness after you are done sewing. So another thing I failed to mention in my last tutorial, this part you can weave, you can fold when you are turning your, let me just take this back so that it can be clear. While you are turning this, you can try to fold this backwards like this to give you a very neat end. Fold this backwards and sew. Okay, I forgot to do that, so just pardon me. When you are doing yours, either weave or sew, you know, you have to go all the way with your finishing, because that is what stands you out, what sets you apart as a designer. Now you see this, we are done like this. You can go ahead and iron this now to be very flat. So if we go ahead and start ironing like this, we might not get a very fine curve, right? So the arc on getting a very smooth curve for our sewing is using a sewing needle and thread to run a basting stitch all round, then you drag. Let's do that. Let me show you how it's done. This is where our needle and thread comes in, that's already fixed now. So if we're going to be getting this after everything, so I want to follow this place. Do you understand? Now follow it and open and sew. So you see, now what you're going to do is from this end that you are finished sewing, this end that you need to drag a little bit to give you a curve. This is where you are going to be able to iron. This is how you're going to be able to iron a curve without breaking your neck, okay? Because it's not smooth. It's going to be, it's a little like a cup now already, so it's going to be easy for you to iron your curve, okay? Let's go ahead and iron our curve. See, like I said, don't iron your sewing top, don't iron your machine top. Avoid ironing on your machine top, because I don't want to hear stories that if you saw me doing it, please. Like I'm saying, I said before, my ironing table is quite far from my working table or my machine. So I want to do everything at once. I don't want to go back and forth, okay? So just pardon me now. Go ahead and begin to iron inward like this. Now you see, this is the only way you can get a curve. You can get away with it. This is the only way you can get a curve. And if you pay more attention to ironing, you're going to get something smoother than this. I'm just trying to hurry, and so just trim off your stitch, your loose stitch. You're going to take it off if you wish. You can take it off at this point. Determine where your pocket is going to be, put it there and pin. Oh no, after you are done with that, go ahead and sew down this part. Sew it down. Make sure it's straight. Make sure your eye is not deceiving you as well, because the way my own is doing, look as if it's not straight. But let's go ahead and do it like that. Now start sewing. Make sure it's very neat. Pay very close attention to sewing. At this point, you can be adjusting if you feel like you need any adjustment. Like this one, I think I want to push this out a little bit to get a very fine curve. Now let's sew. So you can leave this like, you can just go all the way to the top and leave it like that. But sometimes I like to secure my pockets very well at this axis, so that in case it wouldn't loosen for any reason. Now I have to secure it. Now put your needle down, turn to this side, sew a little bit of stitch and do like this. Finish like this. Way to secure your pocket. Same thing here. So this is the finished look of our pocket. You can see our pocket is pocketing, right? This is how it's going to look like. This is a cuff pocket. When you are doing yours, please make yours neater. This is little square here, like I told you in my last video, that this square is to secure the pocket end, so that no matter what, the pocket does not come off. That place is really tight. And now let's put our Benjamins in our pockets. See? Okay, I'm loving this. It's very, very strong. It's not going to come off. See, everything you want to go to the pocket. Your hand cannot go all the way. Like it's a pocket, it's a breast pocket. You can't put all your hand inside, except you want to go and hide somebody inside. So I'm taking out our stuff that we have. and I'm hoping you love it just the way I love it, and I hope you practice. Please guys, this will not make any sense to you if you don't practice. Okay, please practice. Like I said before, our pocket series is not beginners friendly, sorry, but if you're a beginner, you are catching up on this, oh wow, congratulations, and I love that for you. Please go back to our videos, you'll see some related content that are beginners friendly as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you for sticking around with our pockets, and this comes to the conclusion. This is the end, or this is the concluding pocket we have to do for our pocket series. Well, I really don't understand the English I want to speak now, but I just want to say that we have come to the end of our pocket series. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down in the comment section. Tell me if you tried this, tell me if you know something different from what I've done. Please guys, this is a pocket series. Like I said, if you are watching this for the very first time, you might not be able to relate. Go back to the videos. I've done over 5 different kind of pockets for you guys, and this is the last of it. I really hope you enjoyed our pocket series. Now back to the normal factory setting. All right, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.